Hi, everybody. DJ Yoakley with another Sebring player profile. And you can see his head a little bit. Can't see much of the rest of his body because of that awesome camouflage jersey. We are joined this week by Dylan Johnson, quarterback, defensive end, and all around standout for the Sebring Trojans. Dylan, how are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. This Sebring player profile brought to you by Pizza Joe's up in the where is it? That way, right next to Dylan's head. Pizza Joe's the official pizza sponsor of Friday nights here at YSN headquarters. They hook us up each and every Friday night. Thanks to Leonard and his crew over there. Appreciate it. And for sponsoring the Sebring Player Profile and Coach's Corner. Dylan, let's get right to it, man. So far, a few tough losses for you guys. And as the quarterback, you seem to take that a little bit more on your shoulders. Talk to me about what you've seen that maybe people don't see in the papers or a write-up or maybe even on YSN.
We have a lot of good plays and good players, but I think that we haven't been able to show that so much yet.
So what do you mean by not being able to show it? Talk to me about what you mean. Just not being able to get good plays on tape or what?
Um, I feel like people were like nervous the first couple of games, but I think we're good now.
So as a quarterback, it's your job to kind of calm everybody down or pump everybody up.
hmm
You guys seem to be pumped up the last time I saw you. You were amped up playing Mineral Ridge, and you were kind of the voice of reason in the huddle, on the sideline, just saying, listen, let it come to us. Because one play here, one play there, you guys are in every single game, and you have not given up in any game this year. Talk to me about what it's like to be a senior on this team and to kind of coach these younger guys who haven't really been through it yet.
I like sharing what I've learned over the years with everyone. It's fun. It's fun learning, like teaching them what to do and stuff.
What has been one of the best things that somebody's taught you along the way over the last 4 years?
Probably anything Coach Ray guys taught me about quarterback.
What do you
Everything.
think if you were to hand it down, like literally hand it on, like a torch to the next quarterback for Sebring? What's the one thing you would educate them on?
Footwork.
Footwork's everything, right?
hmm
So when you're looking at your footwork on tape, what are you looking for? Are you your biggest critic, or are you looking for somebody else to step in and say, "Hey, Dylan, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. What can you do better?"
My biggest critic's probably the coaches, like Coach Wade and Ray Guy. They really get on me about my footwork and stuff.
When you're watching tape, what are you looking for as a player?
Things I could do better or things I did wrong that I need to fix to help us win.
So through 3 weeks of this thing, talk to me about how you're feeling about the season in 2020, about the program here as it sits in 2020, your coaching staff, your senior class, and of course, the guys that you'll leave behind next year.
I think over the first three games we could have played better. I don't think we played to our full potential.
How good can this team be
I
if you
think we
play to
can.
your full potential?
I think we could be pretty good.
So how good? Like, is it 4-6, 6-4, 7-3, 10-0? Like, talk to me about that.
Um, Probably like 6-4 around there.
Because people don't realize, I mean, there's a lot of big names on the other
hmm
side of that schedule that you guys have been the David to their Goliath for the majority of the season. And
hmm
as Coach Seidel always says, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you guys are building your program literally the same way we are at YSN, brick by brick. You're a big brick in that wall, Dylan Johnson. Talk to me about what that means as you start the second half, believe it or not, the second half of your season here tomorrow night.
hmm Uh, can you repeat it?
Yeah. What's it
What?
what's it like for you to have a big foundational piece in this Sebring program as you start the second half of your senior year?
That's very important to me that I have that because it helps me play better. It makes me want to play more like harder for my team.
So let's talk about your
Play
seniors
harder.
and your classmates. This is a very special group of seniors that you guys have. Talk about how close knit this you and your classmates are as a class of 2021.
We've known each other since elementary school. We've been best friends since then.
Outside of football, what do you guys like to do?
We go get food together. We hang out at like our friend's house, like stay every Saturday night.
Okay, so you said food. Naturally, I got to ask the question: where do you guys go? What do you eat?
Chipotle, B-dubs.
Who eats the most? Who eats the
Um,
most out of all you guys?
Probably Matt.
Matt
Yeah,
Bird?
yeah.
The Birdman flies again. All right. Do you guys ever have any competitions? Do you game against each other? Do you do anything like that that helps bring you guys together?
Yeah, we play Fortnite against each other sometimes. We're
Who's the
like one
best?
v one. Um, Probably me or Frankie.
Oh, of course, you're going to throw yourself in that conversation. You're a QB.
Have
But
to.
Frankie seems to be in everybody's conversation as to he does this. Like he's always in like Frankie is the best at this. What is it about Frankie that just makes him the best at so many things?
He doesn't like to give up. He always gives his hardest, and he doesn't want to stop.
Who's the senior classmate and teammate that you've learned the most from?
Probably Frankie.
Frankie? What's
hmm
the one thing other than the stuff you just said? We don't want to repeat ourselves. What's the thing that he's taught you that you're going to take away with you for the rest of your days?
Do everything the hardest you can.
Love that. When did he teach you that, and when did it kind of sink in?
Just watching him play every game, it's taught me that, and we don't have that many left, so might as well.
All right, Dylan, let's step off the field for a minute. Let's talk about what you want to do when you get out of school. When you graduate from being a Sebring Trojan, what do you want to do and why?
I want to be a physical therapist because it's like in the realm of sports, kinda, but like not really, but it kind of is.
So that's a lot of science classes, right?
hmm
That's being able to dig into that. What's your favorite subject in school?
I like physics.
Physics, all right. I can respect that. Never took it. Probably why I'm a broadcaster, but I digress. What's your least favorite subject in school?
Um, Probably like any kind of reading or writing.
Not a literature guy, huh?
Mm-mm.
What's the okay? As a not literature guy, what's the most intriguing book that you've read?
I don't really read books unless I have to, so I
Well,
couldn't
that's
answer
my kind of
that.
answer. What's the best movie you've seen?
um, my favorite movie is like Step Brothers.
Are you a comedy guy?
Yep.
All right, so Step Brothers, rank your top three comedies, 3-1. Obviously, don't give away number one first. Go 3-1.
All right. I can't even think. It's on the spot. I got.
So, okay, are you a Will Ferrell guy?
Yeah.
All right, have you seen the other guys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my top ones. That is the
Yeah.
most underrated of all of his movies. Old School, have you seen Old School?
Um,
That's an old one. I was in college when that came out.
Old school. I don't
Old
think.
School. It's about a fraternity. Make sure you check it out, especially as you head to college. You'll enjoy that one. All right, let's talk about some serious stuff. Your favorite teacher along the way at Sebring.
Probably. I have a couple.
Go
Miss
ahead.
Thompson and Mrs. Matthias.
And what do they teach? Give them a shout out.
Um, Miss Matthias teaches reading, and she helps me a lot. And then T is just she's just very like helpful. I don't know what class she teaches exactly, but she just helps with everything, make sure everything's going good.
Well, shout out to your teachers. I find it interesting. Your least favorite subject is your favorite teacher. So that's a little bit interesting. Talk to me about your role models. Everybody's got a role model on the field, off the field. Let's start with on the field. Who do you model your game after on Friday nights?
Um, I don't really know. I never really.
There's
I don't-
nobody that you sit there and you go, I want to be like Brett Favre or
um,
Peyton Manning.
Lamar Jackson's pretty cool,
This is how I know
but
I'm old.
I'm not fast like him. So
Oh, you're fast enough, my man. You got that purple going on too. You guys both loving that purple and there's some black in the Trojans, so I like it. All right, talk to me about your role model off the field. Who is the one or few people that have changed your life for the better, and you want to give them a shout out here in your moment to shine?
my stepdad, my mom, and my grandma.
Very cool. And what have they done for you that makes them stand out to be your role models?
They just helped me do everything through my life, and they taught me a lot of stuff about life.
Dylan Johnson, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you. We're going to be watching tomorrow night And it's going to be, I just got a feeling it's going to be a big night for you, man. Air it out, let it fly. And especially in those camo jerseys, you guys are going to look pretty stinking good along the way. That's going to do it for our Pizza Joe's player profile for the Sebring Trojans. This is Dylan Johnson. Dylan, thanks so much. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for having me.